بالنسبة للدرس ديال اليوم هو السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. التلاميذ ديال السنة الثانية بكالوريا. بالنسبة للدرس ديال اليوم هو phrasal verbs، واحد الدرس اللي هو فعلا مهم من بزاف النواحي. أول حاجة غنهضروا عليها هو phrasal verbs within and out. غير phrasal verb اللي كيساليو بالparticle in or the particle out. اول حاجه نهضروا عليها قبل ما نناقشوا المعنى ديال phrasal verbs in or out هو المعنى ديال in and out، ولا يساعدنا بزاف باش نفهموا هذا النوع ديال phrasal verbs. in باينه ملي كنقولوا in it means inside، يعني داخل، و out outside خارج. in دخل و out خرج ولا غادر. It has the same meaning. ولا in it may mean also in, for example, for internet meaning or something. appear ظهر، و out يعني اختفى. or بدأ and انتهى. out انتهى. so they are يعني المعاني ديالهم دائما opposites. دائما المعنى ديال in غيكون ضد ديالو في out. okay, the first meaning that we are going to introduce is get in a car, get in a bus or something. okay, vehicles. or the opposite is get out of vehicles. The same thing, for example, I say tick out. Sometimes it has a pejorative meaning. Tick someone out, it means to invite someone outside to park or to cinema or whatever, to have fun outside. So get is a verb, and in out it's a particle, preposition or particle. So the meaning sometimes is similar to the meaning of the verb and the particle. The meaning is sometimes different. And here we can form phrasal verbs. Okay, the same thing when you give a homework to your teacher, we say hand in. And the opposite, when the teacher gives you hand out, it means ملي كنوزعوا دوك المطبوعات ولا داك الورك شيت. so we can say hand out. so for example, I have to hand in my essay by Friday. داير معنا الأستاذ بأن خاصنا نجيبوا الessay on Friday, so I have to hand it in on Friday. For Facebook and internet work, for example, internet. So here we have to say log in, log out. Log in is to enter, and log out to leave the Facebook or whatever. I can't log in to Facebook because I have forgot my password. The same or the opposite, when you want to leave, you say I log out. If you don't log out, somebody could get into your account and for example, the same, for example, when you have application or when you have we say fill in. fill in املأ الفراغ. fill in complete, for example, an application form or whatever. So for example, I say please fill in the form with your name, address and phone number. So here we have another example of finish the fire or stop the fire. It means put out. The fireman extinguish or put out the fire. Put out. So I can say as an example, the neighbors put the fire out before the firemen arrived. يجي وليدي حدايا هذاك راه So we say the fireman put out the fire, or put the fire out before the fireman arrived. So the neighbors يعني الجيران تجمعوا وطفاو هذيك العافية قبل ما يوصل the fireman. Okay. The same thing when I ask someone in. I invite someone to my house to have a cup of tea or whatever. So also, yeah, another example is pass out. For example, you hear the news of someone's death as it comes out of a shock, صدمة. So she passed out. We say passed out. It means faint and lose consciousness. Sarah heard about her father's death. She passed out. She passed out, okay? Knock also can use knock out. It means that you give someone a fist. When you want to leave the hotel also, when you want to leave a hotel, we say check in, check out. Check in, it means that you register, you provide, for example, your identity card, and when you check out, you have to pay and you leave. Now here we have also another phrasal verb with out, which is look out, or watch out, which means pay attention. Be careful. There is danger in front of you. So watch out or look out. So here we have all the examples. If you wanna write down these examples in your copybook, for example, say fill in stay out if you don't enter the house, or lock out, etc., etc. Okay, we have an exercise. You try to match the verb with their definition here. So we have it already done. And another exercise if you wanna, for example, do it separately. Yes. Okay, we have at the end you provide choose 5 phrasal verbs and write 5 sentences providing with phrasal verbs.